and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason put up a really good showing in Camden Yards against the Orioles. He collected 9 strikeouts in 7 2/3 innings, allowing 1 walk and 6 hits, but no runs. Collected the win. Probably might have gone for a Maddox if he had been able to allow maybe about 20 fewer pitches, but that's just kind of not how things went. So, yeah, let's keep going. Okay, bullpen day. What do we have? Slider velocity and K per 9. It's fun. I might go for that. 12-6. Hits per 9. Hits per 9 is looking really good. Reaction. Get that up to its cap, I guess. Circle break. Is that its max cap? So there's no more to be doing for that. That. Durability. Reaction. We don't care about any of this, really. If we're being honest with ourselves. Bullpen, yeah, this is going to have to be the one. Slider, velocity, plus K per 9. Need to get that K per 9 cap up, too, because we are getting pretty close to it.
The manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic.
Yeah, I know. My home runs per 9 is not great.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Sure. I'll go ahead and do this off screen so I don't waste your valuable time. See you in a few. Well, that was a gigantic waste of my time. Let's keep going. Okay, it looks like our next game is going to be against the Tampa Bay Rays in Fenway. Now, Jason has played against the Rays a grand total of 6 times before. He has a 2-2 record against them, a 2.03 ERA, and a 2.83 WOBA. So pretty good results against the Rays in the past, but obviously they have been able to hurt us a little bit. So let's see if we can't break that deadlock and get ourselves our 3rd win against them. Let's get it.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Jason Parham, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Digging in, Bo Gallegos. He will lead this one off today.
Okay, first batter of the day, Bo Gallegos. Pretty good results against Jason so far. 499 WOBA and a 1182 OPS, so does pretty good when J. Parham's on the mound. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday
Two-seamer
finale
down.
as the first pitch
Called
today
strike.
is taken for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Popped him up.
Pop up out to left
into
field.
The outfield. 1 down.
Adam Frazier's out there to pull it in, and that'll be 1 away.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Center fielder, Bradford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a
Two-seamer inside, called strike 1.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch.
85 is still plenty warm for a nice August day. Grounder to short. That'll be a nice little out there. Adam Frazier to Derek Dietrich for the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
I like those shoes that these guys are wearing. The baby blue and the navy blue. Looks really nice.
Into the box now. Devin
I'm not
Travis.
saying I'm having any
He'll take a
real
look
urge
at
to
the
go
pitch
move
too
to
low.
Tampa,
It's
but I'm
ball
just
one.
saying it wouldn't be the worst move
Has
in the
both
world.
Great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best
Two-seamer
in our
down,
sport.
gets called for a
Matty,
strike.
you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts.
Fouls off that
There aren't
two-seamer.
a lot of
He's a little
guys
bit
that get
late on it, I
strikeouts
think.
by throwing the ball in the strike zone.
But we are going to go ahead. A 1-2 count. And throw him that Showtime slider down and away. See what he gets. Not a whole lot.
That's strike three.
Just a strikeout. That'll end the inning for
Down in order
Rays,
go the
and now
Rays.
we'll bring up the
Tampa
Boston
Bay
Bats.
nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Here's Miguel Sano. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching.
Boston
this
does get a
season.
run up in the bottom of the first, so Jason walks into the second with the lead. Let's protect
First
it.
pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball
Two-seamer
just
down,
below
does
the
not
knees,
catch the
ball
zone
one.
for ball one. Try one outside third.
Takes a high fastball.
About
for
the
a strike.
outside third, yeah. So next call is for curveball inside.
The
See what we
1-1.
get out of this one.
Takes a
Swing and a
pass
miss
misses.
from
That's
Miguel
strike
Sano.
two.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch.
Sano,
He broke
again,
off a
pretty good
really
results
nice
against
breaking
Jason.
ball
He's got
down
a
in the zone right
466
there. And
WOBA
even though this is one of the best
and an
hitters around,
1137
he waved right
OPS, one
through it.
home run and 20 plate appearances. So hits for power against Jason, and he's not got a bad average either. It's 368, assuming this outing doesn't result in a out or hit itself. Put it this way, the worst he can do after this at-bat is 368,
And this
so
one's
that ain't
tapped
bad.
foul at home plate.
Try that Showtime slider.
And he struck him
Called
out.
strike three on Miguel Sano.
So here's how the Bo
Have a
Sox
seat
are
and get
positioning
comfortable.
themselves defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Here's C.J. Crone now.
Okay, they're calling for a slider inside. I hate doing that, but
C.J. Crone.
the fact that I hate
First
doing that
offering on
might
its
be
way.
enough to convince him not to swing at
And
it.
that misses for ball one.
And that just winds up being a ball anyway, so that was just kind of a waste pitch. Ball one.
Hey, come on now, guys.
1-0 pitch is a fastball outside.
Liner toward right
Lined
center.
into
That
right
gets
center
down,
field.
and he's got
JBJ is
himself a
back there
base
to
hit.
pull it in, cut it off, but it's still going to be C.J. Crone on first base with one away. Top of the second.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Miguel Gomez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Now there's a
Change
changeup
up,
to start
falls
him
out
out,
of the
but it
zone.
drops low and
First
away for
ball
ball
one.
one.
I don't like this execution.
Blowing away
Sent
as he
that
misses
curveball
again,
way
2-0.
out of the zone.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get
Fastball
that
up and
ground
in,
ball.
gets a swing and a
Didn't get him
miss
to
on the
bite at
cutter.
Either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Certainly he was thinking I was going down and away again, so now that's got him thinking. Where do you want this one? Down again.
Got caught lunging there.
Hits
as this
that
one's
one.
fouled away.
2-2 count still. We'll try a Showtime changeup outside corner. See if we can't get this one fading away from him.
Good idea with
No
the circle
swing
change,
on
but he
that
lays
one.
off
Bring
and
the
runs
count full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to
Slider.
swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Knocked
And that's
into
the outfield for a one-out base hit.
knocked
And
into
that
right
runner will
field
go
on
no
kind of
further
a
than second as there are
feeble
two
little
aboard now.
liner,
A lot
but
of traffic hitting the base.
all
path
looks the
first
same in the
and
box
second
score,
with
as
one
they
out.
say.
I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good.
Two-seamer
First
down,
and
gets no
second,
swing.
Looks like a big inning could be
Ball
brewing.
one.
Max Kepler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he gets around on
Oh,
one and hits it
dear,
high
that
and
one's
deep to
going
straightaway
far.
right. And
That's going to be a
trouble it
ground
is. It's
rule
down
double
for
that'll
extra
drive home a
bases.
run for Tampa. Put men on second.
gonna
No, that's
score
not a
with
ground rule
ease as
double.
the
I guess
throw
just kind
will
of
be
bounces
too
at the
late.
wall. But
Well,
still,
the beat goes on with this guy.
RBI
Runner in
double.
scoring
Max
position.
Kepler,
No doubt
3
when he comes
consecutive
up,
hits,
he's thinking
RBI.
What does he do? Double
Tampa
the drive
ties
and
it up
another
here
run.
in the
This guy
bottom
is a
of the top of the second.
money run producer.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Stepping in now, Bryce Baroa, as he'll take
Okay.
one on the inside corner at the knees.
Curveball
It's
gets a
strike one.
strike.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Cutter outside, gets no swing, cuts a little too
The
much.
runner at third, Kepler at second with one away.
Still only have one out in the inning.
Hit back up the middle.
Hold on right there.
And that's going to
Throw
drive
to
in
first is
another
in time,
run,
meanwhile,
but at the
runner
very
is in to
least,
score.
Really
Baroa
good
does
job
not
of
get
putting the ball
the
in play
hit.
right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
That'll bring home Miguel Gomez. Max Kepler
Up
still
next to the
standing at
Rays,
third.
Christian Arroyo, runner in scoring position with two
But
gone.
now we have 2 outs.
Here comes the first pitch.
And this has kind of been the
Just
template
misses
with
with a curveball.
Tampa, is that they've got pretty good bats.
Two down now.
They score some runs against Jason from time to time.
Takes a knee-high
Two-seamer
fastball.
inside for a strike. Another one down is to call.
And there's a
No
pitch that
swing
just
on one
misses
that's
the
just
inside
on the
corner.
inside corner and
Sometimes it can
low.
be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the
Curveball
toughest
inside
thing
corner.
is to be aggressive and throw
12-6
strikes.
gets the
2
strike.
balls and 2 strikes.
Now it's slider time.
See it up. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
See if he can reach it.
And strike
Well, he doesn't
3
even try.
called as
That
he
will
says,
strike
"You gotta
out
be
the side
kidding
for
me,"
Christian
with the
Arroyo.
side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no
But
errors, and a runner left on.
That's still 2
We'll go to the
runs
bottom half
for
of inning
Tampa,
number 2.
and they are
Tampa
on
Bay leads
top
this
going
one
into the bottom of the
2-1.
second. See what Boston can do.
Standing in, Bo Gallegos. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Boston scores nothing in the bottom of the second, so we are coming out still losing.
Ready with the
Bo
first
Gallegos
pitch. Here
back
it
up to
comes.
bat.
Here's
Taps the
first pitch,
two-seamer on the
chopped foul
first
right
pitch.
at home plate, and that's the first
Was
strike.
early on it.
Gallegos handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Curveball,
Yeah, and
no
in today's
swing.
game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first baseline? I can't tell you what this does to a defense.
Hit on the ground.
That's
to
a
short.
grounder to short. Gallegos going to ground out
Throw
on
to
the first
in time.
at,
The leadoff man
first
is
out
gone
of
to
the
start
inning.
the third.
Not the first pitch, but it
So
provides the
digging
first
in
out of the
now,
inning.
Bradford McGraw, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bradford McGraw.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball
Circle
1.
change right on the black. No help from the ump on that one, and it's 1-0. Go 2-seam down, outside corner.
Line
He
drive
hits
to
it
center field.
but Jackie
But
Bradley
sadly
Jr. is out
for
there to
him,
pull
this
it
will
in.
head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much
It's the
trouble
usual
for the second
suspects
out.
today. Blake Swihart back behind the plate. Raul Mondesi still
Digging
filling
to
in for
try it
Tony
again.
Kemp at short.
Devin
Alfonso
Travis,
Vasquez
he'll look to bounce
DHing.
back after
Derek
striking out
Dietrich,
his last time
Adam
up.
Frazier, and Rafael Devers, the rest of the infield, and Yasiel Puig, Andrew Benintendi, and Jackie Bradley Jr. in the outfield. And, of course, on the bump, Mr. Jason Parham. Let's keep it rolling.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good
Gets that
curveball at the
curveball
knees.
over. It's the first one he's
A
been able to
2-1
do
score
for a
here
while.
as we play inning number 3.
Two-seamer inside now.
And And no swing.
Starts at
apparently,
it.
ball one.
Doesn't get a swing
You're in trouble at
across the
if you
plate.
fall behind
Doesn't break
this
the
guy.
plane, rather.
0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And it's a ball and
Two-seamer up and
strikes
in,
now
gets
to
a
Devin
strike,
Travis.
so that's 1-2 count. And again, 1-2 count. Showtime slider. Let's get it. Swing and a miss.
On for strike
Devin
three.
Travis
A great
gets his
pitch
second
to put
strikeout
an
of the
end
day,
to
and
the
that will
inning.
end the
Rays
inning.
go in order, 1, 2,
So here's
3.
hoping Boston
They
come out
still
here
lead it
and
2-1.
kick some more runs across the board. Kick some more runs, Tyrant. What are you
Here's
even talking
Miguel
about?
Sano. He'll lead things off
Okay,
here in
Boston
this
goes up
one-run
3-0.
contest.
Bottom of the third, so Jason walks back in with a one-run lead. See if we can't
First
protect
pitch
this
on
one.
its way.
Swing and a miss. Two-seamer just kind of blown right past.
These are huge
Miguel
innings
Sano.
for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a
Fly
chance
ball,
to
right field.
capitalize and even
Yasiel
extend
Puig
this
is out there to
current
pull it in.
Puig
does
is
so.
there, and he'll
One out.
bring this one in. Ready for another chance.
Bring up C.J. Crone, who had a base hit in his last appearance. Other than that, not a heck of a lot of success for him against
First
Jason so
offering on its
far.
way. Just
To
a
this
tick
point,
behind for a strike.
He is a 100 hitter against Jason. He has a .088 WOBA, so he kind of got lucky on that last hit.
Let her rip. Here we go.
The windup and the 0-1.
Of course, with my luck, he's going to get hot and he's going to start hitting Jason on a regular basis. But today, at least, he grounds into a simple ground out over at second. That'll be 2 away in the top of the fourth.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Miguel Gomez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Let's try to pitch this guy a little bit better than we did last time.
Hey, 2 out. Plays it 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking
It's not
ball.
all that much better, Jason.
runs,
I mean, at
3
least you're
hits,
not
and
like
no errors
way
for
into the other
Tampa Bay
batter's
so
box,
far.
but not exactly helping your cause there. Taps the two-seamer down for strike one. He was early on it. Calls for a changeup outside.
The
Will
1-1.
do it.
Takes a pitch for
Oof,
strike
right there
number
on the
2.
black, just
That's how you
above
open up the outside part
just
of the
above
plate.
the strike
Count
zone.
2 balls in, and
So
then get right
we
back
are
outside.
still
Nice
there.
pitch.
I guess we'll try a two-seamer down and away. Not exactly a sinker, but we'll see if we can't get a swing and miss out of it anyway.
Got him looking, and
No,
that ends
just
the
a
inning.
strikeout looking. Miguel Gomez
Down
goes
in
down
order
on
go
strikes
the
to
Rays.
end the bottom, the top of the
Trail
fourth.
3-2.
Boston coming back out to see what they can do.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Hey, place it first. Place it first. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Okay, still nothing from Boston after, or rather, nothing more from Boston after the bottom of the fourth. Jason coming back out here to pitch in the top of the fifth against Max Kepler, who had that double the first time around. Just about went for a home run. I thought it was gone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
Oof. Cutter bounces off of, that cutter bounced off of Blake Swihart's
Wait for your pitch
flak,
up there.
flak jacket. Strike one. Swing and a miss on that
It's 0-2.
circle changeup. Got a little bit bamboozled by the timing on that one. So let's try a curveball outside corner. See if he can catch up to it.
Swing and a
Indeed he
liner.
can.
And that's
Sends
it for
one
his second
down
hit of
into the
afternoon.
corner, left field.
The relay.
And that is
he's
gonna
able
be
hustle
another
his way up to
double
second as
from
he'll
Max
reach here
Kepler.
with a 2-base hit.
Give that man some props because he is hitting Jason pretty well
Driving
today.
in, Bryce Baroa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Okay.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Two-seamer up, gets a strike.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
That's a pop fly to center field. Jackie Bradley Jr. is back there. We're going to hold the runner at second with the first out. That ain't bad.
Now
bring up Christian Arroyo.
He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Struck out first time around.
First offering on its way.
Two-seamer down.
Takes a
gets one on the inside.
Corner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a curveball that time.
Curveball just below the zone.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Pulls one on the inside. No, it doesn't really help him. Good contact on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. So let's try that slider down and away.
To 2 balls
no
and 2
credit
strikes
for
now.
that one.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
3 and 2
no
to count to
swing
Arroyo.
on the circle change
well,
up
the 1-2 pitch
either.
didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to
Swings
see
at the
a
cutter on the
challenge
outside
pitch on a
corner.
full count.
Kepler leads off second with
Just
1
blow
gun
it
in
by
the
him,
inning.
you think?
And he takes
well,
ball
that didn't
4,
work.
So a good job
Christian
out of the
Arroyo
ninth
gets a
getting on
walk.
base as we go back to the top of the order.
So with
That was a
one
great battle right
one
there.
out,
He
we have
tried
men
to
on
get him to
first and
chase, but
second.
he laid off some
Does set up
really
the double
tough pitches
play.
and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Try to change up
Here's
first
the
pitch.
nothing pitch.
No swing on it.
And a change up right down the middle.
Slider down. Get a double play if we can. That's
Missed with a
not a double
slider.
play ball there. I don't like that call necessarily. I'll do it. I just don't like it.
Hey, come on, baby.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Well, that's a strike called. I don't like it. I don't think the batter likes it all that much either. But we'll take it. Grounder over to short.
Cleanly.
Steps
He'll go to the bag
on.
for 1, but he'll put this
I don't
in
even
his
know what that
pocket and
was.
Be content with just the 1 out.
Steps on the
After fielding
base
this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it
for the
himself
third
at second
or
base,
for
but
second
they
out,
just
but
can't
makes
turn
no
the double
has no play on
Into the
first.
box now.
Would have thought that he could have
McGraw, as he's
passed
got a
it to
chance
the
tie this ball
second
game up
baseman
with that
for
equalizing run
if,
just 90 feet
see
away
if he
at
can't
third.
get a double play going, but just not
Trying
how
to
it worked
hold the
out, I
lead.
guess.
Here's the delivery.
Cutter down,
There's the
no
cut
swing.
fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
1-0 count. High inside fastball gets a swing, and that's a 1-1 count, fouled off. Now it's low as the call.
Runners off for second.
Stealing at second.
The throw is not
Raul
in time
Mondesi
as
can't
he
get that
just
glove
gets in
down
ahead
in
of the
time,
throw.
and that
It was pretty
is
obvious he would likely
stolen
be on
base.
the move with 2 outs, and I'm
It's only
sure
gonna
the
matter
defense knew it too,
if we
but
get
he
a
has lightning
base
speed
hit,
and
though.
was able to take the bag anyways.
Anything
The
else?
2-1
Pop
roll
fly, grounder.
is in off the plate.
Well, I mean, a
Devin
walk
Travis
wouldn't help
would be
our
next.
cause here necessarily, but
Weak to the mound.
oh, Jason
Frazier
Frazier
to his left. On to
gets
first,
the out
and
at
the
first,
Razor
and that
kept
was a
off the
tighter play than I
scoreboard
would
here
have
as
liked.
the side is retired.
But we still,
Rays strand a pair. They're down 3-2.
we still walk out of that inning with no score across for Tampa. 3-2 still going into the bottom of the fifth. Jason kind of flirting with disaster there.
Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, after the bottom of the fifth, we're now up 5-2, so Jason has a little more comfortable cushion to work with.
First
See
delivery
what we
to him
can
on the
do
way.
against Devin Travis and the
A
3, 4,
changeup
5
that catches
hitters.
the corner for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Curveball gets no swing. It's low. Yeah, I just kind of feel weird about the...
ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes.
You know, I've been
more
using the
than once
pulse
in this
style
game, so
pitching for
this
a
has
while
been
now, and
better
I'm pretty
approach by him
comfortable
at
with
this
it. But at the
at-bat.
same time,
Much more patient, and he's got
sometimes I
himself
feel
into a
like
good
the
hitter's
pitches
count.
that I throw are just go a little
Lofted
bit
in the
wide
air
of where
out toward
the
right
zone
center.
seems
On
to
the
be.
move is Puig.
And I'm not sure
He
how
gets there
they
to make the
determine
play
how
for
that
the
is.
first
It's
out of
just
the
like
inning.
anywhere the zone touches
Next
is where
to
the
bat
ball
will be the
goes,
Tampa
because
Bay
it feels
cleanup
like
hitter, Miguel
you get a
Sano.
whole
He
extra
comes in
ball's
0 for 2
width,
thus
a
far.
whole extra ball diameter on the outside of the zone where the pitch can wind up. Just a little bit uncomfortable a lot of the time.
Here we go. Here we go.
Started him 2 up in the zone earlier. Let's try 1 down.
Hey, you can do it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball
In off the
that just
plate,
misses.
so that'll be ball 1. Try curveball next. Swing and
Now
a
the big
miss on
overhand
one that
curveball
drops
makes
out.
him swing and miss.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball.
Grounder
breaking
to
ball
second, or
instead
excuse me,
of
to
the sinker
short.
slider guy.
Gets Miguel
Throwing time
Sano.
at first for route number
That'll be
2.
2 away in the top of the 6th. So
So this
Jason,
has been another fine
not
outing for him
exactly
this afternoon as we check
pristine
out the
today,
league
but he's
leaders
still
in
making his
ERA. And
putting
as you
in
can
work,
see
still
there, he
making his
currently
presence
leads
felt.
the AL in that department. Here's
And at
CJ
76
Cron now.
pitches,
He
it's
hits with
not
2
really,
away as they
you know,
continue
not
to
a perfect
trail
day
in
for
this
him so
close
far,
game.
but he's
Well,
got
Matt, this has been a
pretty
big
good.
hitting on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah,
got
this
pretty
feels
good
like the
numbers
kind of
so
inning
far,
we'll
and
look
just hope
back
that
on
we
at the
can
end of the game,
hold
even
it
if the
together.
result of
Froze
it
him on the
changes
changeup,
dramatically
or the
here.
curveball
No
first
balls and 1
pitch.
strike.
1-0 count, or 0-1 count.
Guys,
As I said, I wouldn't make it as a play-by-play announcer
That's taken.
just because
Now
I
it's
get
0-2.
everything wrong the first time
This
I
guy's
say it.
pitching really well in this one.
Okay, 0-2 count.
2.
You know what that means. Right-handed batter, time for the Showtime slider.
Inning.
Swing and a
we'll have to
miss.
leave it there as this
CJ
is strike
Cron
3,
finally
and
goes down
that
on
will
strikes.
retire the side.
That will end the
Rays go in
inning.
order 1, 2, 3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Gomez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the
All
back end
right,
of this
still
game, they're only
5-2
down
going
by
into
a
the
couple
top of the
runs.
7th.
You know that
Jason
old
has
slogan, a
79
bloop and a
pitches.
blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Depending on how well he
First pitch
goes, they
coming,
may
here
let
it
him go
is.
into the 8th or 9th, but
Takes a look down at the
for the
knees
time being,
for a
we just got to
strike.
focus on the batters
Not
we
a
have
bad
in
idea
front
right
of us.
there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately,
Grounder
the
over to
pitcher came in
short.
with a strike on the
Miguel
first pitch.
Gomez,
And
first
the throw to first is in time,
out of
so
the
the
inning.
leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the
Good
outside
pitch
corner that
down
time,
by
and-
Jason
And
to
that's
get the
what you'll
ground
get a
out.
lot of with that pitch. He rolled
Max
right
Kepler
over.
up next. 2 for
Trying
2
to
on the
pick
day.
things up where we left off. Max
And he's been
Kepler
just
will try to
mashing
follow
stuff
up
on the outside of
double
the
in his
plates.
last
I'm a little bit
at-bat with
handing
another
it.
big hit
I'm
right
a little
here.
bit tired of handing it to him.
Hey, let her rip right here.
See what
Ready
he can
with the
do
first
with
pitch. Here
inside
it
stuff.
comes. Committed to
Swing
that
and a
one a
miss
bit
on
too
that
soon
cutter
as it
inside.
locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, man. He just tied him up in knots right there.
Here's the pitch.
Try another one low inside corner.
Hit in the air out to
Sprayed
left
off
field.
to the left
Waiting
field.
on it is
Benintendi's there to
Benintendi,
pull it in, and
he
that'll be
brings
out
it
number
in
2.
for the second out of the inning.
So we'll bring up Bryce Baroa.
Into the box
Catcher.
now. Bryce Baroa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Not the best results against Jason today. 0 for 2 so far. Does have a home run against Jason in his career numbers.
First pitch
And I
of the
believe
at-bat.
Bryce Baroa was one of the players we played
Takes a
against
look
in
at
the
a
minors,
strike
if I
over the
recall
inside
correctly.
corner.
Have to dig through my
5-2 our
notes,
score
which
as
is
we
not
play
something I
inning
care to
number
do at
7.
this moment, but
Wait for your pitch up there.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Line right
Derek
side.
Dietrich jumps but can't make the play. That's out into right field. And Baroa gets himself a base hit here in the bottom of the top of the seventh with 2 out. They'll leave Jason in to face Christian Arroyo, who had a walk the last time up.
Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins.
See what he can do against Jason this time around. 12-6 first pitch does not get a swing.
Before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off.
Two-seamer
he had to wait to the seventh inning of
outside
this
for
one to
first
come
pitch
through.
or the first strike. Swing and a miss on a 2-0.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game.
So bad. Two-seamer up gets a swing and a miss for the second strike. Right-handed batter, 2-strike count, slider down, no swing on one that does not get called a strike. It was probably, probably an all-right call.
So he was probably
still not happy about it, of course, but
conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Grounder over to short.
He's right there.
That'll be just right over the second for the third out of the inning. I doubt they'll leave Jason in too much longer, but for the sake of reference, we got 6 outs to go. There we go. So Jason's day is done after turning over the rotation 3 times. They're going to bring in the reliever, the setup man, and call it a day for Jay. So, not a bad outing today. 2 runs allowed, no homers, 6 strikeouts, 5 hits. So we'll see how the relievers can do. Survey says...
Wow, he just continues to amaze out there in this closing role. That's a mind-boggling 422 saves in his career, tying him with the great left-hander Billy Wagner. Good company to be in, no doubt about that.
5-2 the final today.
Well, Jason does what he needs to do. He comes out here and pitches for 7 innings, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits and a walk, collects 6 strikeouts, and gets the win. He goes to 11-6 on the year, and he goes to 57-38 in his career. His ERA has gone to 2.33. His FIP is at 2.64, and his xFIP is at 2.97. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.